Hey everyone, short video today. So this has been a really weird week. There were a ton of Xbox leaks from the FTC trial, and I might make a separate video about that, but the thing I really wanted to talk about most this week is the sudden revival of Titanfall 2. Yeah, seemingly out of nowhere, EA just flipped the switch and brought back the Titanfall 2 servers, and people are loving it, myself included. I've been able to get into matches quickly and consistently, which surprised me considering this game came out 7 years ago. At the time of me recording this, the game is actually at 76 on Steam's top 100 most played. It's crazy, it's ahead of No Man's Sky, Forza Horizon 5, The Witcher 3, Fallout 4, Battlefield 5, and Civ 6 to just name a few. If you've never played Titanfall, I cannot recommend this game enough to you. It has been severely underrated, and it feels like only recently people are finally starting to acknowledge how great the game really is. The campaign is one of the best FPS single player experiences that I've ever had. It's unique, it's charming, and it's just super freaking fun. Honestly, if all you did was play the single player game, it's still easy to recommend for like 20 bucks or cheaper. I don't know how much the game sells for these days, but I can't imagine it's more than that. But you can do that whenever. If you want to get the full Titanfall experience and see why everyone is jumping back online, then you gotta play the Titanfall 2 multiplayer. If you didn't know, the company that made the Titanfall games, Respawn Entertainment, was founded by the original creators of Call of Duty. These days, Respawn is mostly known for Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor, and of course, Apex Legends, which is actually set in the Titanfall universe. But going back to Titanfall 2, the game came out in 2016, and I don't know if it's because of the devs at Respawn or if it's just because enough time has passed, but the multiplayer in this game feels like such a great blend between modern mechanics and old school Call of Duty. This was the era of double jumps and grappling hooks, except this game actually gets it. Like, it feels so right, like it belongs in this game. It has hints of the original Modern Warfare trilogy while still being an original experience with fast-paced mechanics, and I mean really fast. There's a lot going on in any given match. You have your basic shooter game modes like Capture the Flag and Hardpoint, plus a few Titanfall exclusives like one where it's Titans only, but my favorite is the tried and true attrition game mode, which is essentially just team deathmatch. It's a bit different than Call of Duty's Team Deathmatch for a couple reasons. For one, there are these AI bots called grunts, who are basically just fodder for the match. If you kill them, you get 1 point, whereas killing another pilot or a real player will score you 5 points. The combination of AI and real players seems to really accelerate the pace of the game for me. And then, from there, it's basically just Team Deathmatch until you hit the score limit. But the best part about Titanfall? It's obviously the giant mechs. There's quite a bit of customization with these bad boys, from different types to different perks to different weapons. It has everything. You can build a fast one that has giant swords, or a heavy tank with a massive minigun, or a sniper one. And there's also some solid camos in here also. The customization is deep in this game, and I think it is just fantastic. The animations of calling down your Titan and hopping in it feel so badass. God, it feels so cool to do it. Respawn really understood the assignment with this one. It feels like old school Call of Duty mixed with Apex Legends, mixed with badass giant robots that you get to launch yourself into. How could anyone not like this game? Look, okay, my point is, the gameplay is fantastic, which is why it is amazing to hear that the servers are back up and running. But Respawn didn't just revive Titanfall 2. No. They actually went one step further and added in a new game mode. Respawn just randomly added a new game mode simply titled 3 question marks and has the description, "Your rockets will blot out the sun." Now, according to Gaming Bible, this is apparently a reference to Frank Miller's 300, where a Spartan warrior warns that his army's arrows will blot out the sun. I guess I kinda get the reference because the game mode is just unlimited rockets, but the addition of a new game mode this many years after Titanfall 2 came out is just something worth talking about by itself. Another thing to point out is that Respawn also added some sort of Easter egg to the Apex Legends patch notes last week. So, according to IGN, this Easter egg revolves around Nessie, a mascot that originated in Titanfall, and has this message. So, I guess the codes, when deciphered, are timestamps for every entry in the Titanfall universe. Titanfall, Titanfall 2, and Apex Legends. What does this mean? Honestly, I have no idea, but this feels like it's Respawn building hype for a Titanfall 3 reveal, right? Which is something that people have been begging for years. Titanfall 2 didn't perform super well in sales, even though the game is great, but to be fair, I think it was also in a tough spot at the time. It released in the fall of 2016, right between a new Battlefield game, which was Battlefield 1, and a new Call of Duty, which was Infinite Warfare. Of course, at this time, people weren't too happy about the futuristic shooters that COD was doing, so Titanfall 2 might have been impacted by that, but regardless, Titanfall 2 is infinitely better than Infinite Warfare, no pun intended. And I haven't even mentioned all the other great games that came out in 2016, like Overwatch, The Witcher 3, and Doom. So my point is, Titanfall 2 had a lot going against it, which is a shame because I honestly believe it's one of the best first-person shooters that we've had in the past 10 years. So does this sudden revival of Titanfall 2 mean that a Titanfall 3 is on the way? I don't know, but God, I hope so. If you take anything away from this video, I just want you to know that Titanfall is a great franchise and one that definitely deserves your attention. It's a shame that it might not ever come back, but with all of these weird messages that Respawn's been dropping, maybe it actually is coming back. I want to know what you guys think. What do you have to say about this? Have you played any of the Titanfall games? Do you like Apex Legends? Have you hopped back into Titanfall 2 now that the servers are back online? You should. It's freaking awesome. Let me know what your thoughts are on a potential Titanfall 3 and really anything else you might have picked up on with Respawn's cryptic activities as of late. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will catch you on the next one.